Hey guys, it's been a long time since I last posted something. The last time I did something was with Battle Brothers, and the reason why I didn't continue is because I feel that I'm being a bit of a cheat because I was safe scumming a little, and it feels a bit disingenuous, so I decided to stop that. Now, instead of playing something like that, I decided maybe I could try something else that doesn't require safe scumming, and something that fits my more creative side. You know what I mean? So I decided with City Skyline. Now, before we start, I'm just gonna review what I have so far. Right, I have most of the DLCs except for these few. I didn't get um, some of these asset packs because I don't really rely too much on those to create a beautiful city. Like, I don't mind the generic stuff, as long as it's positioned well, I feel that it looks good enough. I don't have all the music like this. This is the only one I didn't have, and I didn't have Industries and Sunset Harbor. Um, because Sunset Harbor for me is now too expensive. I'm cheap like that, and I don't really agree with Industries. No, I prefer my special industries to be zonable, to be zones, simply as that, But I might change my mind next time. I might just buy it and try it out, and if I don't like it, I'll just switch it off. Anyway, this is what I got. Now, moving on to Content Manager. For now, I have everything switched off, and I'd like to change that for this mod. Um, for this run. And what I'll do is that um, I'll start with the 81 tiles, right? So that I can build as much as I can. What is this? Nah, I'm not gonna unload everything for free. But what is this? Danger zone. If you save with 81 tiles after, nah, I'm gonna start a new game, so that's fine. All areas purchasable, so this is basically obsolete now. Music mod, nah, I'm not gonna throw in any music just in case of no, I'm gonna put this on YouTube so I don't want to get flagged. Allows to automate the emptying of service building, sure. Extra landscaping tools, that's needed. Okay, I'll take that. I just hope they don't. I haven't tried some of these mods at all. I just hope they don't present any problems, bugs, and all those things. I'm not going to turn this on. I will turn this on though. Because I feel that it's more realistic. In this game, the all and all run out within like days or months. And what the, I mean, at least give me a few decades, right? Unlimited soil, landscaping without limits. I think that can work. Yeah, although there's this more. Although I think this makes it obsolete, but I don't know. We'll see. And all progression milestones always unlocked. Should I get that? Yeah, why not? Might as well. I want complete freedom. I mean, it's not very realistic for me to be limited with what I plan to do later on. So I guess I'll just save that. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, and that's about it. That's all the mods I'll be using. And now, what kind of game are we going to play? Well, I'm glad you asked. Right, I'm going to play a custom game, um, a custom scenario called the Mars Research Station Beta. Um, this is a very old scenario. However, like the wind conditions are pretty generic. You need a, you need basically you need to build a thriving colony, aka colony city, right? Of over 15,000 people and construct a university, not so generic. But what I want to do is that I want to continue the game after that, and you're allowed to do that. So I think it'll be interesting for me to build a city on Mars, you know, um, and yeah, it's different, you know. Like I haven't played a map in a normal city skyline with a crater like that, so I think you present interesting builds, right? Yeah. So how about let's just get started. Um, I'm not gonna rename the city just yet, so I'll just start with this, and let's get going. So, as you guys know, yeah, it's the COVID-19 crisis right now. We are at the tail end of it, at least the first wave. Some say that the second wave is going to hit us hard, but I hope that doesn't happen. I'm in Singapore, so here in this city it's not that bad. You know, we had only 20 plus people who died. Um, Although we've reached over 30,000 infected, so that's not quite good. But I think we are doing pretty well considering the circumstances. And I just decided to do this, since I've been playing a lot of this game quite a lot, like over 160 hours by now. So I decided why not record myself building a city, for posterity. you know I mean, I know my YouTube channel isn't very popular or successful, but that's not the point of it, at least to me. To me, it's just like an archive of what I've done in the past. That's all. Anyway, now that we are here, no, don't advise me. Okay, now that we are here, what we need to do is to bring this colony to 15,000 people and have a university. As you know, as the description mentioned, it's not doing very well, and it's no wonder because our business district is like half done. Our accommodation block is small. The only transportation option right now is either Mars cars or these. This is the only way people can come in, which is quite limited. It's really slow with the trains. And our industry is half baked. The previous administrator decided to put our pool and our water together like this, and yeah, so that's pretty promising. We have an expensive solar power plant, and it's going to drain us dry like this, 4,000 plus. So we have a lot of things to fix right now. So first things first, right? The story, right? We are the new administrator, and we have to make this work. And yeah, I would like to think that the reason why it's in such a terrible condition right now is because in the past, this colony is probably not focused on making money, which is why it's draining so much cash. And my guess is that now that terraforming has been done, they were doing terraforming on this on Mars. Now that it's done, it's now all about business as usual like it used to be on Earth, right? So that's my job right here. So first things first, I think I gotta fix this problem. I'm just gonna start dumping the waste right here. Doesn't matter how I put it. Maybe I'll put it here to avoid clashing with my industry. And just link it here and there. Okay. Now that is fixed power wise. What we got? Too much. Okay. We have two of these guys. They are producing 16, so this thing can be turned off. Okay, we don't need this thing yet. That should reduce the expenditure. Okay, our budget. So as for our budget, what do we not need? Okay, for the road, right? The road budget is for road maintenance. We have very few of those, and the kind of road we have is kinda they are barely even roads. So yeah. Okay, we have very few citizens, 415. So we probably don't need this, and don't need this. Parks are fine, 41 bucks. How are we doing on water? We have plenty. We are only using 15k, so down to 50 then. 50%. Power I'll keep at 100 since we turned off the solar power plant. And what else? We're not using anything else. Okay. Now, next thing. This is not ideal placement for residential since it's so close to all those things. But I think it will serve. We need more citizens. We need to tax them more. Speaking of taxes, well, it's the early colonial days, so I mean, what can we do, right? Just don't go American on me and declare independence, but I mean, it's either do this or die, right? 12%, just below the point where they'll start leaving. Okay. Now we need more citizens. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to expand the accommodation block and turn it into a proper town. So none of this old formation right here like this. I'm gonna have proper grids. Plenty of space. Okay, like this. My guess is that the reason why they built the roads this way because in the past they were using domes, and now that everything has been terraformed properly, right? There's breathable air and everything, there's water and everything. They don't need it anymore. They disassembled that, and now we have normal looking towns. Other than that, I feel that the grid is a bit much, but I guess that'll be a legacy. It's useful in its own way. Like we don't have a lot of vehicles. I might start tearing them down if there's too many vehicles, but for now I'll just leave them be. Let's see. This would look much better, right? And not only that, we are going to start expanding in this direction. Let's see. I'm going to make my new grid slightly bigger, like this, right? So the proper balance between accessibility and space for the development of the buildings. For now, we are in a race against time. We don't have much time. Our finances aren't holding up, so I'm going to go with high density. Okay, things are going to change around here. They made the colony intentionally inefficient to reflect an earlier time where space is a constraint because of unbreathable atmosphere. But now things are going to change with me around. Things are going to be like a normal city now. So if there's nothing else, I think I'll just let it run. Let's see how it does. Okay. Okay, expenditure dropping, and damn, that was fast. Oh, right, no power lines, of course. Let's see, we can connect these here and okay, go over here and here. There, that will connect everything in one grid. I guess I wasn't unifying everything. There, much better. Okay. Alright, now business district, there's demand for commercial zones now. So I'm going to do the same thing. Thank God they halted the construction here. So I'm going to change the layout a little bit to something more efficient for a normal looking town. You know what? I'm going to leave this like this, so there's slightly more space. Okay, now for these guys, I don't think we have enough workers, so I'm going to make them majority light density, and maybe just one square like this, and okay, tell you what, 2:1 ratio is best. Okay, that is all. Okay, hopefully I'll get more taxes soon. It's not doing very well. According to the goals, I can't lose too much money. I can't have too many loans. I can't run out of cash either. So, okay, we have demand for industry now. So, hydroponics makes sense to develop this further. I like what they already have, so I'm just going to expand this further. Allow more room for growth like this. Make sure there's electrical connections, and there we have it. Okay, next problem we have is trash. As we are a cash-strapped society, well, one way we can handle that is, okay, tell you what, we don't even need roads. Okay, I'm just going to use this, 160 a week. I'm going to dump it right there, and then I'm going to be cheap, and nah, I'm just going to leave it as it is. Okay. Okay, a lot of demand for industry, and something tells me that this is not enough because the people, they need other things, right? But first, growth is outstripping our electrical production. So, what can we do? I mean, if I turn this on and turn down the budget, it'll still be rather expensive. $1,200. If I cut that in half, it's 600. Compared to these guys, 80. But these guys cost a bomb as opposed to us already having this. So I'm gonna turn this on and put this down to 50. That should work. Okay, we are doing pretty well with our budget. It's not increasing that much. Now industry. Our people need more than food. So I'm gonna have a normal industry, generic industry section built up. The hint was that I built it here, but this wouldn't be good since you contaminate the water. So I'm just gonna build it down here next to the train yard, right? So it will make it easy for them to transport the goods, to export any goods if they want to. So that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I should build it here instead. The lower section here could be our industrial sector. I'll just have a bit here, I guess. Next to the trash, but beggars can't be choosers. them develop. Okay, the lots are almost filled up. Alright, okay, our deficit is going back down. This is good. Alright, it's turning night, looking good. The train is expensive, I notice. If I turn it down, I mean, I won't get as many exports and passenger trains, but I mean, looking at the size of our colony, who cares? That'll do. Okay, I think we're gonna start making money. Alright, great. We are nearly reaching 1,000, and how many weeks has it been? 6 weeks. Okay, we are right on the dot. Okay, I think we need to expand our accommodation sector. There's demand for it. So I'm going to start going this way, or this way. The things that I'm gonna need space in the center of town for facilities, amenities. So I'm gonna make let's see. It's easier if I show it. Alright, I'm gonna need to change this up a little bit. Trickier than I thought. Okay, what do we... Alright. Like this, and I need power here to connect them up. Okay, I can go down here, I guess. Like this. Okay, so this is what I have in mind. Like, I'll have more facilities here in the center here, and yeah, so everyone have access to them. Interesting. There's more demand for industry, so I'm gonna just give it to them then. Just going to update this a little. So this is accommodation block 1 now, and this will be the business district. Hydroponics, you don't need to be updated. I'm just going to start a new district right here, like this. It's a bit big, but I expect expansions. So in line with the theme here, I'm going to call this the industrial district. Then okay, this is good. Now, we have no schools, and one of our goals is to have a university. So I'm gonna need people to graduate first, and it won't do to have astronauts being uneducated. So I guess I should amend that problem right now. At least I'm earning money. That's great. That's always great. Okay, looking good so far. Kind of running out of space here. Space here. I could expand a little more here, but crap. Out of sewage. Okay, well, just gonna have to build another one then. Okay, now thinking about this, I don't have much space here left, so I think this is going to be the extreme right of this neighborhood here. I'm just going to do it this way. It's quick and dirty. I don't need a lot of roads, so they'll have to do for now. Now, as for my industry, I probably have to go over the rails. I'm thinking of building a bridge. That'll do. Yeah. Okay, but first, how far can I go here? Okay, respectable. Now, I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if I were to just do it this way. For now at least, I mean, but there's not a lot of vehicles, so who cares? Yeah, I'll do it this way first, and then we'll see. We'll be a bit ambitious and do it like this. Okay. This is weird. Yeah, it doesn't work. Man, the rails. This is not a good solution, but at least I have a connection here now. Okay, now this is going to be our new industrial sector, although it's going to be the same district, it's not that big. And that will do. Okay, perfect. Alright, that'll bring in more cash, cold hard cash. It will be hard for me to expand this way, expand the neighborhood that way. So I'll probably have to expand upwards. I can't expand down here anymore. I guess that will have to do. Okay. Oops. Straight like this. And like this. Okay. I'm still going to go with a Martian kind of feel to it. As in, I'm going to build everything tightly packed, right? Because I'm going to follow with the philosophy of having limited space. The creator does have limited space because it's what works in a colony, in an colony on a foreign planet. For now, anyway. Eventually, I will shift my design philosophy to be less spacey and more open. We don't even have enough people for the business district. Wait. Okay, are you guys building your industry or not? Jeez. Okay. Maybe I should encourage them. Let them build this way and then. It's gonna be a tight fit, but okay. Okay, we have a new need here. You need a cemetery. Here. Okay, where do we build this? It's done it. Okay. Nope, not there. I could put it here or here. I think this part would be nice. Okay. Okay, good. Done. It's a fire already. Okay, they're sending people over. Where are they? That was fast. I mean, they just built those things. Oh, come on. Only now? It's not too late. I guess this is what happens when you have a breathable atmosphere. Okay. Now, I have a distinct feeling that this accommodation block is not going to expand for much longer. It's like we're running out of space to expand. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to let it expand naturally, like this, and then like this. Okay, we expand that way, and to make it more balanced, I'm going to have some low density here. I might expand down here, but yeah, the noise pollution is just bad. We'll see. I might build a new accommodation block. Okay. Man, the businesses getting shuttered. Okay, well, time to crank this up now. 60%. Let's Really hard to see though, I must say. The Martian dust. Okay, we have reached 2000 plus. We probably need to build a new accommodation block. Maybe down here. Okay, our industry needs work as well. Starting to think that I should build the industry here to so that they could send their goods here, but then again, they still have to drive through town. This is tough. Okay, there's a huge demand for industry. I think it's time to break out the corn. Okay, that's everything. Crime. Okay, I think they ran out of space to store the criminals. That should increase the squad cars. Okay, but I think we might need a new police station soon, and I have just the idea. Now, we are racing against time. We have played 25 weeks, right? And this is Mars, still inhospitable despite the breathable atmosphere. So, in times like this, it's time to hold a fundraising. Right? I see this as fundraising to expand the colony, right? I'm sure the colonies will be happy to contribute, and with this money, I'll build a new accommodation block. Standard tactic, you know. I'll run it for some time until they stop, like until they couldn't take it anymore, and then I'll bring it back down, and then I'll consider the fundraising successful. Okay. Alright, it's turning red, which means that they can't take it anymore. Can we hit 60k? Okay, alright. Okay, thank you. Such patriotic Martians. Okay, now our new goal here is to build a new accommodation block, and I'm going to do it down here. Slope. Okay, I'll just put one more sector here. I think that will do. That will do. Okay, so I'm going to be a bit more ambitious and do it this way. 3 blocks like this. Just me, or is something wrong with the light? Odd. Okay, and they are all going to be high density. Okay. that'll do for now. Okay, we'll see where they sprout up first. There. Okay, we'll give them some time to build the housing, and then we'll link some power over. Maybe if they reach here, we'll link them some power. Maybe here this will do. Yeah, alright. Okay, good. I'm going to have the center here to act as the town center where all the amenities would be. And let's see, industry could be built towards here as the limit. Running out of water? Yeah. Okay. Okay, up to 60 then. Okay, there we go. Okay, industry. Our farms are all filled up, so it's now up to these guys. Okay, this is as far as I'll go. Still don't have enough people. It's really odd. Okay, good. People are moving in really quickly. Maybe I should lay down the rest of the groundwork first then. I'm thinking of doing this. And a bit of a throwback to the previous accommodation block, and then it's 3 blocks from here onwards. Okay. High density is a problem. Okay, how many people? Almost 3,000. Okay, I'm thinking high school. 20% educated, they need to be better than that. There. Oh, reaches there as well. For you guys, this will increase the ranking as well. Oh, ran out of space. Tell you what. Let's get more space. Okay, so 1, 2. We ran out of space anyway. I'm gonna have a bit of a different design principle here. Maybe up until here. This way. Okay, much better. Okay, I know this doesn't look very good, but right now we are just focusing on trying to win, survive, in other words. But as I build more neighborhood outside, maybe even crawling out here, No, I'll build something that is more interesting. Hmm. Okay. Running out of power again. Yeah. Okay. Shoot. Crime on Mars. I mean, you would think that they'll be banding together, but okay. Almost out of money again. Damn, the business sector. That's really bad. Maybe I really shouldn't have built high density. Okay, how's the traffic? Bad. Alright, as usual. Few of them are getting abandoned, so that's good. I think because more people are moving in. Still increasing in population right there. This way. And as for here, I guess let's do it that way. Okay, we have lots of demand for industry and economy. Now, we need a new business district to serve this area. So, maybe down here. It's close to the industry, so they can ship their goods here. Like this, then. Okay. I might need to buy another plot. Okay, I'm getting the whole crater. Right, this will do. Okay, because high density is really noisy, so it'll be better if I put it a distance away. Okay, like this. Right, I hope there's enough people to staff them. And you need well-educated people as well. So, hoping this high school is producing enough. Okay, I can build my industry downwards here now. So, and that's what I'm going to do. The traffic though. The traffic. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, they are not running away anytime soon, so another layer then. Trash is another problem. So done. Okay. Have to build it here. I might need another one. Yeah, trash is piling up here. Not good. It's not nice, but okay. Okay, what are the police officers doing? Come on. There. Okay. We need more industry. We are nearly reaching 5,000 population. How much more time do we have? Okay, we have plenty of time. We'll be able to beat this. Okay, great. Yeah, we're doing really well right now. We don't even need to do another fundraiser. How's that? Okay. I'm thinking of another high school for this city. I mean, this city is really dense. Doesn't even have suburbs. So, I mean, look at this. We are running out of space. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, hardly anyone has graduated yet. Jeez, it's gonna take a while. Okay. Okay, I think the traffic is becoming untenable. I don't know how they handle it. I might need to build public transport soon. Okay, well, on our way to winning, this is quite an easy scenario. I mean, if you know what you're doing, like if you know all the mechanics and all that. Okay. Alright. I don't need to buy this plot, and neither do I need to buy all these plots yet. Oh man, we really need a lot of industry right now. Okay, the traffic though, but I mean, we are trying to survive here, so traffic is the last thing on my mind right now. Trying to survive on Mars. Although, okay, if we upgrade, speed will be faster. That's one benefit. Okay, one more upgrade here. I'm hoping that with more of these and more industry, there'll be more demand for residential. Okay, this. I'm thinking I can break the mold here and do it like this. That's okay, I guess. That should be enough. And you know what? These guys, they deserve their own fire department, considering. Where should I build it? I just hope that the traffic won't slow them down too much. Right here. Okay. I think this neighborhood has grown as much as it could. Maybe one more street here and that's it. Like this. So what I'm thinking, like in the future, what I could do is I could build settlements all around the crater, and those would be really high value settlements. Fire department couldn't reach here. Maybe you could build something here and then put a fire department here. Yeah, but overall, looking really square, very Martian, like very Spartan. Martian, Spartan. Although one is Roman, the other is Greek. Very practical, but that's gonna change in the future. The gridlock though is real. I'm thinking I really need to upgrade now. The first asphalt roads of this Martian territory. Oh, there are limits, I guess. Best I can do. Let's see. The whole thing. I'll say. Maybe not the whole thing, it's gonna be expensive. The important causeways. These parts. Like the parts where there's so much traffic. See, maybe they'll flow faster this way. Oops. Odd. That'll do. Okay, where else? Yeah, that'll do for now. These parts. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Let's see how we do from now on. It'll be a bit faster. Hopefully there'll be enough. We shall see. Okay, for now, we need more industry. More industry. Where can we fit that? Here, I think. Oh man, this is tough. Okay. It's ugly, but that'll do. 73. Okay, 73 weeks. I think we're running out of space to expand here. Look at the size of the cities, the towns, districts. Okay, this can be business district too. Okay, tell you guys what, I guess it's enough for now. Thanks for watching. I guess this first video segment is about the rise of the Mars colony, their survival. The next video will probably be about how they became more than a colony, right? Because for now it's like the crater, so there's not much space in the crater, right? So we might even expand out here. That's the only way. So the next video will probably be about that, but thanks for watching. I'm just gonna save it right now. Let's see. Just gonna call it Mars. I played this scenario before, by the way, but it's just to win, and to see what I can do with the landscape. But that's about it. The statistics, population changes, as you can see, change really fast. Huge increases, and that's good. By next year, it will probably be like 10,000. So we are very close to winning. Now, it's just about education level now. We are at 0.5. So we can't be considered fully educated yet, up to high school. Fully educated as in to probably the sum of human achievements, like in everyone on the colony. Man, look at how it shot out like this. Oh man. Alright, and surprisingly we have tourists, probably billionaires. We might need to encourage cyclists. And taxation, look at that. I've only just recently reached the level where I was holding the quote-unquote fundraiser. This is defunct, city budget, and city treasury defunct. Interesting. I guess this is the part where I drop down everything, and now I'm slowly increasing everything again. Interesting. We have no officers. I might build officers. The thing is, officers need a highly educated workforce. So now the time is ripe for officers. Yep. Anyway, I'll just save again just in case, and I'll see you guys next time.